In the summer of 1989, as a teenager, I left my beloved Greece and moved to the UK, to Liverpool specifically. And for the best part of 30 plus years, I've lived in fear that for somehow I had jinxed my favourite football team in not winning the league again. You see, once I moved here, the following year they won what was to be their last, well, until now, league title. But fear no more. My beloved Liverpool not only are the current European and world champions, but as of 3 days ago, they are officially the English Premier League champions as well. Welcome to a special episode of the Greekosophy channel. Not only we will be talking about Greek food again, but also about LFC. So you might be thinking, what does Greekosophy, a channel dedicated to everything about Greece, has to do with Liverpool Football Club? Quite a bit actually. You see, it's quite possible that without LFC, Greekosophy would not have existed in the first place. Just to give you a bit of a background, I supported Liverpool FC since I was 5 years old. All my family are supporters back in Greece of Liverpool Football Club, and I remember when I was 5 years old, I would sit with my uncle in front of the TV. I think it was Saturday afternoons or Sunday afternoons, and we watched a match of the day. At the time, it wasn't like the match of the day nowadays. It was just, a few quick goals and parts of a few games in the league. And I remember after watching the videos, I would take a ball out in the back garden and I would pretend to be a sportscaster and covering a game of Liverpool FC. And obviously after I moved to Liverpool, I followed the team even more, and since 2005, because I did a stint back in the south of the UK, I returned back to Liverpool in 2005 and I still live there now. So Liverpool is like my home away from home, really. And I followed Liverpool extensively, and because I love food, back in 2017, I decided to combine the two together. I said, well, I'm at Anfield anyway, why don't I open a food stall serving Greek street food to the crowds of Anfield? And pretty much that's how Greekosophy started, as a food stall selling Greek food outside of Anfield. So this clip that is coming right now is a little quick background of what Liverpool, LFC and Greekosophy means to all of us, and me, of course. And to all of you that knows us from our days at Anfield, you would know by now that back in December 2019, we took the difficult decision to stop trading outside Anfield altogether. It was a difficult decision. We miss you guys. But at least now we're going to return back at being inside Anfield and supporting LFC like we did back in the days. But we haven't forgotten you, and this is an opportunity for us to give you the recipe of one of your favorite dips or sauces. It is actually a recipe from Greece, from the north of Greece. It's not a very traditional or popular dish, let's put it this way, but it creeps up, especially in places where they sell souvlaki and gyros and stuff like that. So if you love grilled meat, this dip is exceptionally good, goes very well with meat. If you eat it on its own, it's nothing special, but if you apply it to grilled meat, it brings it to another level. So this is the recipe.
Okay, so let's have a look at the ingredients list. You will need 300 grams of double concentrated tomato paste, not tomato puree, tomato paste, and the difference is that the tomatoes are cooked and strained and then boiled again in the paste, so it's very thick. We use a Greek paste called Kiknos. We will put the link of that product in our comments below this video. You need 30 milliliters of extra virgin olive oil. You will need about a tablespoon of sugar, about 10 grams of smoked paprika, and you will also need about 5 grams of dried oregano. Now you will need 50 grams of yellow mustard. Please don't use any whole grain or English mustard, they're too hot for that. You need the American style, the yellow mustard, the one that it has a mustard taste but it's not hot. And also 50 grams of feta cheese.
if you like this video, or if you like Greece and Greek food in general, please don't forget to subscribe, press the like button and the bell so you can be informed of any future videos. It's not going to cost you anything, maybe a couple of seconds of your life, but it will certainly help us bring more and more frequent videos in this channel, and it will help other people find us and find a lot more information about Greece. I hope you enjoyed that particular recipe, and this is almost the end of another episode of the Greekosophy channel. On this particular episode, I would like to thank Jurgen, Hendo and the rest of the guys and everybody involved with Liverpool Football Club. Guys, you've made us proud. You've cost us a lot of hours of sleepless nights celebrating though, so this is a good thing. Not only you'll never walk alone, you'll never fly or swim alone from now on. I cannot describe how I'm feeling right now. And the word alone I don't think exists in Liverpool FC's vocabulary. It's all about togetherness and being together for each other. So once again, thank you very much. You'll never walk alone, and see you in the next episode. Oh, God!